Hey guys, SeanB. Today we are playing Watchers of Realm, the next-gen fantasy RPG that you have to try because this game is absolutely free and available on PC, Android, and iOS. If you're bored of your turn-based RPG, then in Watchers of Realm, the new experience awaits. The game has stunning epic visual, deep strategic gameplay, amazing quality of life feature and development system, and so much content that you cannot stop playing for such a long time. The core gameplay will be you controlling a variety of heroes to block the enemy from coming from the sky, land, or water and destroy them all before they can reach their destination. The first couple levels might seem easy, but don't worry, it's gonna get very challenging real fast. The key to win is to use the right hero at the right spot at the right time and using the right skill. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that later. And the best part, the game is very friendly to new players. You get so much resources just by playing the game, and through daily login, you can get powerful epic heroes like Mary, Ain, and Wraith. If you like what you see today, there's gonna be a link down below for you to try the game out for yourself and support the channel at the same time. Now let's dive into the actual gameplay and everything in between for Watcher of Realms. This will be your home base, and there's so many heroes that you can collect that comes from all different design that looks exceptional. Like, look at these heroes. From legendary to epic, they look absolutely amazing. This guy is just me before I lost my weight. But look at that. You don't just have female heroes like all the other games. You have all the different kind of creatures, to machine, to gods, to goddesses, to werewolf, to all the cool things that you can find in this beautiful next-gen RPG. And the first gameplay you're gonna tackle will be the story mode. It comes in different difficulty from normal to hard to expert, and you can get so many rewards by clearing all the different story mode. Now let's try at one normal stage first. I have two teams built right here that comes from two different factions. We have tanks, melee damage, archer, and healer. It is very important if you can use the champion or heroes from the same faction because you can get the faction buff. Like for example, the North Throne is gonna have shield and amazing tanking abilities. Meanwhile, the Nightmare Council will give you speed and amazing boost in attack. And remember, this guy you can get for free from daily login is actually a leader of the Nightmare Council. So if you use him, you can build a very strong team. Alright, let's check out the stage right here. The enemy will come from the lower left corner. I will start first by putting up a strong tank. For example, my Wraith from this angle. And he's gonna block all the enemies that are coming from the lower left corner. And because he's a strong melee damage dealer, he's gonna be just fine on his own because we need to wait a little while before we have enough points to summon the other heroes. So they are coming from the top as well. I'm gonna put down another tank here so that when they come over from the river, I'm gonna be just fine. Okay, they're gonna throw themselves into the sea. This is gonna get real dangerous because they are turning into a stronger creature after they come up from the river. So what we want to do is we want to kill them when they are on the other side of the river. So to do that, we might need to summon an archer and look at the other side of the screen. We might want to have an archer over here to take care of whatever is coming in the top left. And that's gonna be just fine. If they manage to come through, then we have the tank down here take care of whoever make it through. And I'm gonna have an archer to look over there so that we can shoot them down before they can morph into the stronger creature. And now the team is decently set up. I'm gonna send up more damage to support my Wraith down there by potentially having this mage right here and look to this direction. And because there's only one archer in the top left, it might be a bit risky. So I'm going to have another mage potentially look over here and shoot down if something managed to come to this side. All right, as you can see, the archer is taking care of the top right corner. This archer is taking care of the top left corner. And the mage is weakening the enemy before they can reach my melee damage. With this setup, I think I'm pretty safe, but I can deploy two more champion. Oh, we actually beat them all. We didn't have to use all of our heroes. If you have a strong team, you can clear all the different challenges very easily. But that was just a simple stage. You have many different raids that you have to do to gather resources to build up your champion stronger. For example, the most basic one will be the promotion raid. Let's check out the insignia of marksman. This one is going to be a bit different because we are getting promotion material for range archer. We will have to fight only airborne enemy, and they can be quite complicated to fight because we can't use melee damage anymore. So I'm going to start off with a simple archer like this. And we're going to start shooting the enemy that are waiting to go. So the game will allow us to build up a couple archer here to make sure that we're going to defeat these enemies first. If you use melee champion, you will actually not do any damage to this. So you have to switch up your strategy entirely. And there's so many more diverse dungeons in this game that will force you to think outside of the box. And it's going to be really, really challenging. So I'm going to have a healer here just to make sure that these two don't die. And we're going to start dropping more archer to make sure that we're going to destroy them before they can make it to the area. And then we're going to drop another one down to take down these strong things as well. If they start moving, it might get complicated. Here we go. More are coming. So I'm going to put down Mary to control the enemy and also provide decent damage. So now we can deploy two more, but I actually had two leaders and they are both non-range characters. So they actually don't really do anything in this particular stage. Even if you deploy them, they will not stop the enemy or do any damage, which can be a problem. So I'm going to have another mage here looking back so we can destroy them. And there are only a couple enemies left. We can actually deploy one last dragon to look at the enemy. And we're going to do some good damage. But there are no more healers for me in the front. So they might die. But I think for this one, we got this one in the bag. And one of the amazing things about this game is there's a guild system. So you actually play with your friends and you will challenge guild boss together. And there's also guild battle. So it's not just a boring solo game, but you can actually play with friends, compete with one another, and defeat bosses together. So let's take a look at this hard guild boss right here. Not sure if I can do it, but let's give it a try. This is the team we have for this boss. We have a variety of roles from healers to damage dealer and tanks. I think we should be okay. Let's take down this hard guild boss, baby. Look at how scary he is. Oh my goodness. So the boss is gonna stay there and our goal is to absolutely destroy it. So I'm gonna deploy some melee damage down first so they can start taking down the boss slowly. The goal is to do as much damage in that 5-minute timer and not die. So I do need to have a healer. She can heal this one. And then we're gonna start putting down more tanks in the front, and we're going to put down more damage dealer. We're going to have the mage as well over here so that she can get healed by the healers. We have archer behind so the boss will not reach the archer, and I think we should be okay. I might not even need that amount of melee in the front. I might take some of them down. Oh my goodness. But the healers is doing a very good job. And we're going to turn on the autocast ultimate skill so they can use their skill as well. The most important thing in this game is going to be the team building part. As long as you build a good team with good heroes and have the correct placement, you are going to do just fine. I think I'm going to take back the tank. So if you don't like what you did, you can actually take the tank back because I don't need to tank the boss that much. And I'm going to deploy an archer so that I'm going to do even more damage to the boss with the archer in the backline. So with this, I have the perfect team for this dragon. It is going to be promoted, but look at the amount of damage we are doing. I think we are doing amazing damage. Oh, the damage from the boss though. Can the healer keep up? The healer is actually trying her best to keep up with this. But, oh my god, the damage. The shield we are getting from the north, the north faction is amazing. So we don't die as quickly. All right, the boss is going to be CC. Very nice. When the boss is taken down, we're going to do a lot of damage to this thing. 5 seconds, 2 seconds, and here we go. Did we defeat the hard boss for the guild? Let's check it out. How much HP did we do on this boss? We only take it down to 7. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. I thought I'm gonna take the hard balls down, but we did our part. Okay, we bring it down from the 100% to 78%. The rest will be on the gill. And not only that, there's also Void Rift. So this is going to be like a labyrinth mode where you will go into a deep dark cave and you will find enemies lurking in the shadow. The more you discover, the more things you can gain. So you will not know what is lying ahead. You might find treasure, or you might find the strongest enemy possible. So we have two guys over here. The guy on top seems to be guarding the better reward. So we're going to engage in battle and let's see what they have. This is going to be the team that we're going to go into. First, we have the usual North Throne faction, but this time I'm going to try out the Watchguard faction. So we're going to have more damage and healing multiplier. So that's going to be insane for the team. So enemy will be coming from the left side. We will have to protect the right side. We're going to do the usual by dropping down a defending champion. We might need another one for the round below. What is she doing? Oh my goodness, that looks kind of scary. And we're going to need an archer so that we're not going to die to whatever's coming in front of us. I think, does he have to look down? I don't think he has to look down, right? We're just going to look to the... Oh my, things going to fall down to my team. I might need to have a healer here. Okay, so that we don't... Oh my goodness. Come on, heal back all the damage. Heal back all the damage. That is so scary. All right, we're healing back just fine. We are healing back just fine. And we're going to shield up with the North Throne as well. And now we're going to need another one to guard the part downstairs. And potentially an archer so that we don't just die like that. Oh, this guy can actually cover both the part below and on top. That is amazing. And we will need a healer for Dumb as well. So we're going to put down a healer. Oh, not today, not today. One of them almost managed to sneak through me. That is not cool. Okay, are they going to die? Is my healer going to keep them okay? Oh my god, that damage though. Here they come, here they come. I'm going to go with an archer like that. He's going to stand all the way behind so that he's not going to be affected by whatever falling from the sky, okay? And I think we should be fine. The one below is being protected really, really well. The one on top would now not take the pressure of the thing falling from the sky. Oh my god, it's still falling from the sky though. Ouch, that's going to be a lot of damage. But because we have a nice healer over there, I think we're going to be just fine. And the archer behind the backline is doing a very good job controlling the enemy coming through. So with this, my setup is complete and there's nothing the enemy can do. Just gonna wait and watch. And we got this one. So we passed through the first enemy in the Void Rift, and there's so many more down in the shadow waiting for you. And because you don't know what's coming, it's gonna be very challenging. But let's collect our nice treasure chest first. Beautiful. And with all the amazing gameplay, we also have insane quality of life in this game. For example, I have this guy that I just summoned, but I want to make him playable pretty much immediately. In other game, you will have to go through all different processes of raising this champion, but in this game, you can quickly max level this guy if you have the resources. And you can promote him to the next star pretty much immediately by clicking one button. And once again, I'm going to max his level. And next up, I'm going to quickly promote him to give him new passive and more stats. And if you have the gear available for him, you can either quick equip the gear or you can swap the gear from the existing hero that you have because you have one good set of gear. You don't want to build another set of gear. Then you can just take the gear set, click OK, and now you are equipped with the best gear that you had with one click of a button. And that is absolutely amazing in Watcher of Realms. But let's say you have to upgrade your gear. Even that is simplified in this game. You have the auto enhance feature. Click the level you want to go up to, auto enhance, and it goes straight up to 16. You don't have to go one by one, which is really, really lame. And that was the core gameplay of Watcher of Realms. But in this festival season, there'll be festival events with new gameplays, new events, and new heroes and new skin. Watcher of Realms will have a Christmas themed camp with special decoration. We also prepare a lot of exciting reward for players. They can collect new hero shard to get a free powerful new legendary hero for free and can pass special stages to earn rare resources. And also, Watcher of Ram is launching a new faction with several powerful heroes called the Supreme Arbiter. There's also a new mode called Boss Rush, where players need to defeat different strong bosses with a more strategic approach. The game is getting even more challenging and I can't wait to find out. And remember, player can get the free Merry skin during Christmas event. Just log in during Christmas events and player can get this beautiful skin for absolutely free. And it is a good time to get back into the game. Returning player can obtain a lot of rare resources and items as well. Also, there are many influencers who are playing Watcher of Realms, and there's this amazing intense KOL PK event going on right now. You can join the game and also support your favorite influencers camp. And that's all the time I have for you guys today. This game is really worth a try. So if you want to, there's going to be a link down below to support the channel and try the game for absolutely free. It's available on PC, Android, and iOS. Give the game a try, and big shout out to Watcher of Realms for sponsoring the channel.